Hey, good morning. It's Betty. And I have a project to work on. It is this circular saw, Milwaukee Circular Saw, the battery operated kind. A friend of my husband's was told him it was broken. And so he let me know, and I told him I'd have a look at it. I don't know anything about battery operated things like power tools. I mean, I know that I rebuilt the electric DeWalt miter saw, but it was electric, and I understood that, and I guess there's not a whole lot of difference between the battery powered. I just don't know how the innards go, and so I don't want to just tear into the saw without knowing exactly what to do, or at least having an idea of what to expect. We want to fix the saw, not destroy it. And so the first thing I'm doing right now, that's why I'm in my room, because I just printed out the parts list, and I went to the Milwaukee website and I typed in skill saw like I was going to buy one. It brought me to it. It showed me, and then there was on the bottom of it, it says specifications, and I clicked that tab. Here, I put it up on the screen for you. And right there, it had, you see where it says download manual and download the service parts list. And so I clicked on the service parts list, and then I printed it out. And now I have a copy. So if you're needing to fix something that's broken and you don't know where to start, this is the best place to go, in my opinion, because this list is great. Not only does it have the parts, but look at this. It tells everything. It's like, put the yellow wire over the diode and secure it with the screw, and it just goes by step. It has all these detailed diagrams of exactly what to do, and so I can just study this, read it. It's only 3 pages long, and so I'm going to sit here where it's warm and read this and study it before I even go out to the garage, where I'll get the saw and look at it, and then I'll have an idea in my mind of exactly what's going on. I'll also bring the papers with me, but instead of just taking this out here and going, I'm gonna read it first, study it, and I think we can figure out the problem and get the saw back running again for our friend. So yeah, let me get this studied real quick, and then we'll head out to the garage and have a look at the saw. I went out to the garage, and it was so cold out there. I just brought the stuff in, and we'll work on it at this table here. So first of all, I don't know what's wrong with it, so I got a battery here. I'm going to put it in and see what happens. Okay, so it doesn't start at all. I know this is a full battery. I just got it off the charger. So, first thing we'll think is it could have something in the switch trigger, something electrical. We will take this apart and have a look at it, see if some kind of wire is burnt or something like that. So it looks like I need to remove all of the screws. This whole cover will come off. I'll need to take this off, and then I can access the trigger mechanism and the switches. You know what? I think I need to go get my little cups so my little sorting cups to keep all of these things in place. I'll get a marker where I can write on the cups, tell which screws, so I can put them back in the right place. I'll be right back. Let's see. The first is a depth lever. Okay. Now let's see. This was a different size. Let's get these off. So now I got it open. This is the switch assembly here. There's the trigger. And you can see how when you push this, it has a little catch right there. And that's the safety mechanism. So let's see. When that so when this is up, make sure you can see what I'm looking at here. Now this looks like the little safety switch that when this lever is, let's see, yeah, so we push it this way to make it work, and that presses this to make the connection. So we don't know, we got to figure out everything that could be wrong and study each part and see if something just doesn't look right. So this seems to be working good. It goes, when it goes down, that presses. Okay, so we got that, and it follows these wires right around here. Let's see, blue, and it connects to the battery here. I don't see any cuts or breaks, but yeah, that looks like it runs right back here from here to the battery. So that's that one connection, and then the other is these yellow and white wires, and they run to the trigger mechanism. I can see some sawdust down in here. Let's see, when we pull the trigger mechanism, so let's just take this up. So this looks like something that I will need a multimeter for. So I'll go out and grab mine out of my toolbox, and we will test the current going through all of this. Okay, so from here to here, I connect these, and I get 44.1 volts. And so then I'll go down here to the switch. $43.8. Okay, and this one 43.1. These two, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, and now if I connect this the safety switch, we'll hold that on. And there's the light, the little LED light is coming on. You know, that didn't do that before, did it? 43.8. Try to do this single-handed. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's make sure everything is clear. And we'll just pull this handle and just see if we see any kind of sparks or what. Well, it's working. I don't know. I don't think I did anything. I mean, I took this out and put it back in. Maybe this little plastic piece had slipped and it wasn't making the connection to the safety switch. And maybe just putting that back in. I didn't notice if it was out or anything. It looked right to me, but maybe there was something that I didn't notice. Let's see. Well, it starts every time. So I'm just gonna, let me take the battery out and put that back in. And try it again. Yeah. Let's put this back together and see if it continues to work. Well, the light is on. Okay. So it doesn't work when the cover's on, but it works when the cover's off. Is that some kind of grounding issue? Be in the battery because it works because it's connected. So we'll take the case off again and have a close look at this trigger mechanism, see if in fact it is that the little safety. It looks like the trigger is exactly even with this line. So when I take it off, we'll see if putting the trigger exactly even with that line gives us the connection to the safety switch or not. So one more time off with these with this cover and have another look at it. Okay, so that time it didn't come on. I got the battery hooked up. So I looked at all this, inspected everything. It all looks just fine. But sometimes switches go out because they are just, sometimes switches go out. And so I just went up to Lowe's and got another one. And this is the whole switch assembly with all the electronics inside. All I need to do is unscrew these and screw them in these holes. But there's also diode assembly on the end of here, right here. So it looks like it's just slipped down in these wires. So with this one, I'll just put the screws in there and take all this apart and put it on this one. And hopefully that should work. I believe that it's there because it is a battery instead of electric. I think that keeps the current from, it helps make it the right voltage going through the machine. So I don't want to put this on without this diode. I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew these and place them back onto the new one. All right, let's put the battery in and see how this goes. There we go. That's what it was. Just needed a new switch. Alright, I got it all back together and let's see if it works. Yep. Alright, good. So it looks like it was just a bad switch. It was really simple to replace. Hope this was helpful, beneficial for somebody, and thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate it if you did. And most of all, have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye-bye.